Welcome back to another episode of COD Huskers, and today we're gonna be revamping a little bit of a video. We're just gonna play Spike today. Nothing fancy. Just gonna be some squad league. Maybe we'll play a game of Gem Hunt. Who knows? We're on Frozen March and it's Turbo Overload, so that's cool, I guess. But today's video is going back into a topic that I had for a previous video, but that one didn't get many views, and also it didn't have the best of quality because I didn't have my mic back then, which I know it was only like 2 weeks ago, but the quality on this channel has already gone up. How far up? Not very high, but at least it's better and maybe even hearable this time. So who knows? We're gonna try it again. Oh my god, we're just gonna get bullied out. Okay, never mind. But anyway, inflation. Yes, you've heard that title, you've heard that trope again and again and again. Maybe you live in the United States, you know it a little bit better. Oh my goodness, just like me. Trust me, it's not great. Um, but yeah, it's not good, and it's really bad for squad busters especially. Now you may be thinking, well, what's so bad? I mean, like, we're the players, we have all the stuff, we're benefiting off of it. Yes, for you it's good, but you have to think about this like someone who actually wants to play this game long term. If you actually want to be playing Squad Busters tomorrow, there's an unfortunate reality that we have to wake up to, and that's that at the end of the day, Supercell is a company who wants to make money. Now, how do you make money? You make money by people buying things. And the thing that Supercell has chosen to invest in for people to buy is in-game currencies inside of Squad Busters. Now, this unfortunately means if there's nobody spending money on this game, they're not making money. And if they're not making money, they can't fund the game. You see how it works? Which is exactly why Moko's gonna die tomorrow. Just kidding. I don't know that for certain, but hey, Moko's not looking too hot. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think their numbers are very high. Their game is kind of mid, to be honest. But that's just me. You probably like Moko. I did play it for a little bit, and it was okay, I guess, but definitely could be a bit better in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, that's what we're looking at. And there are a couple of currencies that we can talk about inside of Squad Busters, but one of them in particular, which is a big focal point and has definitely shied away from the spotlight since this update, and that's star tokens. Now, when star tokens first came out, they were seen as this like insane like this currency is game changing, being able to get not heroes, troops like way faster and way more luck based, and it did seem a lot more luck based because some people would have the brand new ultimate in like an hour, and then some people we're still waiting. As a matter of fact, I played since day one, and never got an ultimate during 1.0. Yeah, I never had a single ultimate during 1.0. I saw everybody else had them and was having fun, and I got really sad. But to some's credit, they did grind hard enough for it, which I did take a bit of a break at one point in 1.0, but yeah, it still felt like I was kind of scammed because I mean I'd been playing the game for so long at that point, and it just really made me a bit sad. But anyway, now we're in 2.0, right? And they wanted troops to be able to be obtainable a little more easily, which made sense because troops were no longer the focal point of how they wanted to make money. They wanted to make money via people spending for hero points. Now, hero points are definitely a bit of an interesting topic to go into, which may have its own video, who knows. But okay, we're gonna get hit by this. Let's just try to shy away from a lot of these fights. Oh, never mind. He's just gonna get absolutely destroyed. We're gonna predict him running upwards, which we do, and we take him down. Nice. But basically, let's just focus on this one real quick. Just okay, we're done. 2 more games, and then we're gonna be out of here, bouncing. Just like the Transformers. Watch that other video. Anyway, yeah. End of the day, they're a pretty interesting currency to be honest. Hero points, but own video. Right now, we're talking about these guys. Let's grab these, and I'll just show you right here. I have my old thumbnail that has a bit less on this, but now it's even more. 22,116 star tokens. Now, what does this mean? Yes, troops aren't the main way that they're going to make money anymore. People probably aren't going to be spending too much money on troops because they're pretty easy to get now. But It's been 9 months since we got the last troop that you can spend star tokens to like upgrade. I guess you can say that the new ultimates they added count, but they really don't because that's not a full troop. And yeah, like I don't think it counts that much since it wasn't very high investment, especially with the refund that they just gave us going into 2.0. It gave a lot of people a lot of extra currency, star tokens, just troops in general. So people were ready for that. People were ready for Wizard and stuff like that. So no new future troops. Now, what does this mean for the game? And definitely what does it mean considering how long they've taken? Well, it means that they're kind of cooked in that aspect. That's one of their ways of making money basically gone because who is genuinely going to spend money on getting a new troop when, to be completely honest, you don't even need max troops to really do too good in this game? Everything matters about the hero. So we'll go into that now. Oh god, getting a bit hit by it right here. The heroes. Now, obviously, if they want people to keep buying new heroes, what they should probably do is make the new heroes interesting. Make them interesting. Keyword. Don't make them broken. That's exactly what they did with Spike. Now, Spike is interesting in his defense. He's an interesting hero that I think works for the game. And oh my god, just cut it out. You're never going to kill my troops. But the problem arises when new heroes aren't interesting and they're just broken because they can be and their stats are way too high. One of those examples is I think the furnace in Clash Royale definitely right now. It's just a furnace that walks, honestly. It's not the most interesting thing and it is absolutely insane. Like it gets so much value every single time. If you're not rocketing it or whatever, you're basically just losing the game and its spirits are just running up to your tower and you're crying yourself to sleep. But yeah, that's on that. And I think that that's just their fix for that and making money compared to make them broken because then people are just going to cry online that like we waited all this time for a new hero and this is what we got, this broken mess that's going to get balance changed right when the next hero gets dropped. Which I get it. It makes money. It works. It's been working. It's the Supercell formula. But I don't think that's how you keep your audience, and definitely not now, considering how long we've been waiting for anything to come out in this game. Now, there are some other less important consumables, one being coins. Now, I know you definitely know this because I think this is something like game wide that as long as you've been playing since like, I don't know, day one or like maybe the first few months, you've probably realized that coins don't matter very much. They're kind of useless now. They used to be pretty good back in 1.0 when not as many people had ultimates and everything seemed pretty chill. But now it doesn't look too good because coins just don't matter. Like the only things you can spend coins are your daily refreshes, which is probably the best way to get value out of your coins, and then also on new heroes that you miss. And with the rate that they're releasing heroes and how much gold you usually get per like season and stuff, you can have enough to buy a new hero within like a little bit. It's not going to take very long. You'll definitely get it like before the next hero comes out, as long as you're not spending too much. Now, what does this mean? This means no one's going to buy, obviously, it means no one's going to buy gold. Okay, let's just take down this spike really quick. They just cannot do anything. Throw this up here. He's going to run right into us, but we're going to have our potion ready, and he's just going to leave because there's no way he's going to be able to do anything, man. It's unfortunate life of a Sonic player. They get chased down. We're going to run one more. Keep on yapping. Let's go quickly see if we can find another currency that we can absolutely dunk on because I swear, every currency in this game except for hero points actually shows some real value. You know what? I just thought of one right now as well. So this is an interesting one because they do and they don't want. Oh, I forgot to refresh these. It really doesn't matter at this point. We're just going to claim this and refresh some of these right now, which here, look, watch this amazing gameplay. We're using our gold, our pretty interesting currency. I really don't want to play. I guess we kind of have to, you know. We're going to play a quick game of Sonic because, I mean, what else are we going to do right now, right? Might as well. Where is our, there it is. We're just gonna rush like two bots or something really fast. I don't know, just get it over with. But yeah, here it is right here. You see it, you love it, you hate it. I don't know, you probably do something with it. It's style tickets. Style tickets are completely garbage. I didn't mean to click that. They're completely terrible. They don't make any sense at all because they haven't released any new, how would you say it? Their philosophy with style tickets is you release a new skin for money, which, okay, you want some money, it's just a skin, nobody cares. And then after a month, you release it for style tickets. Great idea. Now, how many skins have they done that to so far? I think they did it to one. Yeah, a grand total of one. Um, it doesn't, I just don't understand why they're making all these, and also they're extremely inflated now. Like, it's not even funny. Every single player who plays this game has way too many style tickets. So if they ever release style ticket offers, no one will ever buy them, and they'll, yeah, no one's buying that garbage unless they're like a brand new player or something. But yeah, even brand new players can get away with just not spending on this complete dumpster fire and being completely fine when it comes to skins and having a good time because you get a lot of skins for free anyway these days. So it doesn't necessarily matter that much. You'll probably be fine. I'm about to die to this bot that's just chasing. I know they're a bot, and it doesn't make any sense why they're just chasing me this far. But anyway, we're fine. We did get one kill. We need one more really quick. I just want to get this out of the way because it's going to get harder as the match progresses, especially when you're playing as Sonic. So let's just take down this bot really fast. Please stop stunning me. They have every stunning ability in the game, bro. Please just die. Okay, thank you. Please also say that counted because there's a really weird thing with Sonic where a lot of his missions and stuff just don't count. We got another kill right there, I think. Oh no, it wasn't our kill. Unfortunate. And I didn't see if we got it in the top, so let's hope. Now, I think that's it. I think that's it when it comes to currencies. There's like XP, I guess, as well, but really, like XP just doesn't matter at all. I don't think it even does anything really. It just makes your account look pretty cool. And once you hit 100, nobody really cares after that. But I mean, that doesn't really count as a currency. But yeah, end of the day, the moral of the story is Squadbusters has an inflation problem. They really, I don't know what they could do at this point. They've already kind of scammed. Oh, there we get the mission done, so that's nice. They already kind of scammed their community quite a bit with the 2.0 update. There were actually, no, there were 2 points where Squadbusters scammed. No, three. Yeah, three. Okay, I'll list them here because we got 1 minute left, and we're just gonna take this guy down really quickly. Yeah, he's just popping, dude. He can't. And we're gonna list those off. Number one, when they added Star Chest. Star Chest felt like the ultimate scam personally, and I said that like way out loud when it first came out. They just felt like a really big scam, especially for long-term players who basically missed out on early Star Chest progression and had to basically watch all these brand new players get every single thing in the game while I literally had nothing to show for all the years that I played the beta, the soft launch, and all that. So pretty sad. Number two is the hero update, which I think that was a bit less of a scam, in all honesty. But I think it was for some, because some people like they spent their resources and like their troops to get them to ultra, thinking they'd be cheaper to get to ultimate, and then they basically got scammed at the end of the day because like they got scammed out of a few ultimates. But truth be told, they did tell us kinda how that would work. But yeah, some people did feel pretty bad. And number three was the intermediate change they did right after the hero update, where basically they said you don't need to have the troops in the hero journey to count towards progress to the hero journey. So if you had like a maxed out, um, if you were trying to max out the Royale King and you already had him maxed and Trader max because Trader was in his path, You no longer needed to spend on those traders to get them. You basically got them for free after that. And I spent a hefty amount. I think it was like 6,000 hero points that I basically wasted because the very next day they announced that change and I got scammed. End of the day, Supercell will always scam us, Scammercell. But maybe they can change. Maybe they can fix their game and we won't have an inflation problem. Thank you for watching. New video soon. Have a good day.